tremendous pot. Not helpful. Green to brown is virtually impossible where they are if he is going to clear. Is he going for this blue? Goodness, this is really difficult. Oh, goodness me, that's a ridiculous shot. That is a ridiculously good shot. Good effort, this. This is very good. Oh, it's a terrific snooker. It really is.
Well, as you say, his run to the Crucible semis and very nearly the final was mainly about the blazing, potting and break building, but we've seen another side to Si Jiahui's game, and Karen Wilson, who's in all kinds of trouble, nevertheless acknowledging the quality of that snooker. But it would be a big Rubicon to cross, wouldn't it, for Si Jiahui, as you say. A heartbreaking loss from such a position of strength, not only 9 in front, but within 3 of victory. And he couldn't quite do it, and he's going to need his fishing rod for this one, I think.
Well, I mean, I don't know if there's any equipment long enough to... I mean, you're literally one end of the table to the other. You'd have to put an extension on the extension, I think. Crowd are loving it. And this is as far across you'd have to ever reach a ball, I think. Played in great spirit. I know that's a bit of a cliche, but Karen has been, even in this situation where he's on the brink of losing, he's been having a few laughs and jokes. He's done himself proud, actually, but he mightn't be in the tournament much longer if he's not careful. So that's handy as well for Si Jiahui, the red going on top of the black. All of these things are in his favour. Because there was a few balls missed and this is replaced. But he won it, and that does change it. You're absolutely right. At 6-2 down, it's very hard to think that he could get back into this. But it is worth remembering that very recently Judd Trump led by this margin against Ronnie O'Sullivan. Of course, we're not seeing Ronnie here tonight. Maybe that is, of course, the difference. But he was in front in that World Grand Prix final and didn't win it. And he has, despite winning 3 ranking tournaments this season, he's been beaten in finals as well. So it's a success story, but for this young man, he's still in there.
Yes, this is Trump's 7th final of the campaign. He's been tremendously consistent again. And of course, he's looking to do something that no one has done before, win the German Masters for a 3rd time. Both Mark Williams and Ali Carter have won it twice, as he has. But for Si Jiahui, he's still only 21, remember.
He's a terrific player, Si Jiahui, and he didn't always play as well as he could earlier. Judd played very streetwise session, but he can play better as well. This is the first we've really seen of Si Jiahui this week in any form since that World Championship. We all know what happened there. He had a huge lead, bidding to become the youngest ever world champion in the semi-finals. Judd Trump went out in the 1st round. And of course, Luca Brazil was the man who went on to beat him and win it. But he has played some good stuff this week. He's an incredibly dangerous player.
16.
He really could do with this opening frame.
I thought the way he played against Karen Wilson when he made a shaky start from 2-0 behind to win 5 in a row, and particularly the 3 frames after the interval, was very reminiscent of the snooker we saw from him at the Crucible. He was potting everything The long balls were going in. He had a certain swagger about him around the table. He is so dangerous when he's at his best. And he was, for those 3 frames, playing at his best. And in the end, it was too much for Kyren, who'd been producing some great form himself to get to the semis. But what a shot this is.
Yeah.
58.
Yes, he's very good. Ambidextrous.
And with that going in, Trump needs a couple of snookers, so this is the perfect start for the underdog. And what a dangerous, exciting player he is. It's strange, isn't it, to think of Trump as the veteran in a generational battle,
69.
but it is the case this evening. He's 13 years his opponent's senior, Trump, 34.
70.
Yes, and of course Judd was the oldest of the 4 semi-finalists in an era when we still talk about the class of 92. This week, well, I think refreshingly, it's not been quite like that. We have seen some young talent emerging.
70.
Sam Craigie, Si Jiahui, really good players.
75.
Kyren Wilson, not exactly a young player, but younger than Judd.
And now the possibility of starting this
82.
final session with his 5th century of the week.
To restore his confidence.
116.
Fabulous break this, and look at this shot as well at the end. Top class stuff.
Food for thought for Trump. Magnificent. A superb clearance from Si Jiahui.
If it was one he would very rarely miss, how costly will it be? It's a great shot, but he hasn't, it seems, got on the black very well, if at all. He's taking this on. And what a shot that is. It's almost like he's had enough of playing safe and he wants to just make things happen.
The winning machine that is Judd Trump has done it again. It's a record 3rd German Masters title.
Si Jiahui,
who has broken new ground this week, a landmark week for Si Jiahui. Still only 21, of course. His first ranking final is up to 24th in the ranking list, a career high. So a lot of good memories for him.